You can imagine so much emotions there Sunday in Orchard Park, not just for the team, but for Bills Mafia, all the fans who packed the house one last time at a place they called home for more than 5 decades.
And to be at the end of the final season, it's like you couldn't cap it off any better. I'll remember this forever.
There are so many fond memories that we have here, from concerts to football games, standing in the stands at 15 below. We're losing, but we still stayed because we're Bills fans.
Now, our new home's right across the street, but we're always going to be placing our heart for the Ralph.
So as the Bills in Jacksonville Sunday kick off at 1, the Jags are winners of 8 straight heading into the playoffs, and we've got the game right here on News 8.
Former Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife will appear before a federal judge in New York today following their capture over the weekend by U.S. military forces. The two are being held at a detention center in Brooklyn and face federal charges related to drug trafficking and working with gangs designated as terrorist organizations. Saturday, President Trump said the U.S. will run Venezuela during the transition period, a move that is causing concern among a number of U.S. lawmakers, asking why Congress was not consulted prior to the military operation.
The Constitution is really pretty clear that the representatives of the people get to be consulted and ultimately approve military activity. That has not happened here.
CBS News reports White House officials are expected to give a classified briefing to lawmakers later this afternoon.
Flights are resuming once more in the Caribbean after the airspace was shut down during the military operation in Venezuela. Thousands of travelers have been stranded, though, with the hundreds of cancellations after the FAA ordered all commercial aircraft to avoid parts of the region early Saturday. Now, as of Sunday, those limits were gone. United, Delta, and other carriers then started restoring flights to Puerto Rico and other destinations throughout the day.
This is really scary, and I just want to go home.
You just heard from Samantha McCabe, a native New Yorker, on a week-long vacation in Curacao, a Caribbean island about 40 miles off the coast of Venezuela, while the U.S. Coast Guard hovered over their beach for a while Saturday.
She says her family's last-minute decision to extend the trip with her husband by 1 day quickly led into days of uncertainty. Although, as mentioned, the airspace in the Caribbean is reopened, actually getting a flight home is still nearly impossible.
At first, you're just panicked and worried, and then you go to, but look at where we are. Like, I'm with people that I love, like I feel safe.
She says the flights have been full that they've been looking at, or they cost thousands of dollars more than what they already paid. She's now hoping to return home at some point later this week, so she's missing the first days back for her job at school as they are waiting on that.
Trial is set to begin today for the man accused in a deadly shooting at a Rochester drug house. Investigators tell us in July 2024, 37-year-old Timothy Patterson shot 32-year-old Alex Ojeda multiple times during an argument inside a house on Sherman Street. Ojeda later died at the hospital. Patterson was arrested later in August for murder and weapons charges. His trial starts at 9:30.
The search is still on for a suspect this morning following a call for a man pistol whipped at a Rochester home. RPD did bring in the SWAT team on this call at a home on Fulton Avenue last night. Officers initially say it was a call for a man who attacked another man before running inside the house. As police tried to lure him out, he refused. That's when SWAT units came in. The department had the cross-section of Bloss Street shut down throughout the investigation. SWAT did carry out a search warrant at the residence, but the suspect was not found there.
A Rochester man is recovering this morning after he was shot in his own home Sunday afternoon. Officers went to the home on Rocket Street for reports of a person shot multiple times from the outside. A 20-year-old man was hit by one of those bullets and rushed to the hospital.
The Red Cross is stepping up to help 25 people displaced by a large apartment fire last night in Henrietta.
Just before 5 p.m., there were flames coming from the basement of the structure, which is located on Farrell Road. A free-flowing gas line fueled the flames, which led to a floor collapse at the front entrance of the building. Firefighters say several pets were also rescued, while one dog did die and another cat is missing. The County Fire Bureau has taken over the investigation into the cause of the fire.
Before we get to our weather and James, sunrise traffic and a view from our Greater Rock Sky Eye there from 490. Things picking up. Busiest we've seen in the morning in about 2 weeks, of course, as we are done with Christmas and New Year's break. But looking okay, maybe just have see some police lights there on 490 passing They're right by the inner loop, maybe just off to the side, or speeding. You got the ticket.
They're moving along.
Yep.
Looks like a quick ticket there, maybe.
Clearing out there.
We've got temperatures today getting warmer, and we'll just continue on that warming trend. Just watch out for a couple of morning snow showers. Those look like over the next couple hours, maybe ½ inch to an inch or so for spots. And then there it is, 40s, maybe 50 by Friday.
Ahead on our podcast this morning at 9 o'clock, second cup of sunrise, I found a great hidden gem in Rochester.
Ooh.
Where you can take the family if you've got a skateboard or some roller skates.
Oh.
How about that? Stumbled across it, maybe you didn't know about it. That and more. We'll see you then at 9.
Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.